Let's see if Helix takes a little stroll here. There he goes. Without those wheels, he wouldn't be able to move as easy. Helix was hatched in a tortoise sanctuary in Arizona by a very close friend of mine. And he gave me a call and he said, listen, I might euthanize it. I took a look at it and I said, geez, this thing is pretty deformed. It's twisted, which is why his name is Helix. But the front of him is perfectly normal. It's a cute little tortoise. So I decided to put some wheels on him. And once I put the wheels on him, he took off. He's scooting away now. He's now walking around and enjoying life. He's eating, hanging out with his tortoise friends.
It's just the cutest thing. It just is living life. Like, it's no different.
So this is the rearing units. I sell tortoise eggs. I incubate them, and a couple days before they hatch, I ship them to customers all across the country, and they get to enjoy watching a baby tortoise hatch. This is pretty rare. This here is what it is supposed to look like, but it's super bright orange. We call this one Cheeto. It started when I was young. I wanted to breed tortoises, but in order to breed tortoises, you have to have a big colony. What's called a star tortoise. These guys grow to be around 10 to 15 inches. I would reach out to breeders and say, can I just buy the eggs? And they said, it's impossible. Can't move tortoise eggs, it'll never work. This is an Egyptian tortoise. They're the smallest tortoise species. And I always told myself, I'm gonna make it happen so other people can enjoy hatching a tortoise without owning an entire colony. These are all babies that have hatched over the last month.
Why tortoises?
Why not? They're relatively clean, they don't smell, and they're cute. I have about 36. I keep the incubation ones stay here for about a month, month and a half, and then they go to forever homes. Helix will most likely stay here for a very long time. Lifespan can be 60 to 80 years. It's a long-term pet.
Oh no, he flipped.
At least you have him popping a wheelie on camera. My actual day job is I'm a medical sales consultant. This is a side hustle. Completely different until Helix came along, and then they kind of merged together because of Helix's deformity. This little guy has obviously some sort of turtle-related spina bifida. I'm around a lot of children that have disabilities at work, and just seeing them not really bat an eye at their deformity. So I said, I'm gonna give this guy a little chance, make it happen.
I did my normal weekly Target run, and I was told that I just needed to find the smallest wheels we could find. So the boys and I were in the Hot Wheels section, and we saw a tiny little skateboard, and we just kind of grabbed it and gave it to him. I took the wheels off of the thing, and I used what's called gel glue, and I just glued it right onto the back end of it.
He did all the work.
He did all the work.
It was fantastic. It was very heartwarming to see him as happy as he was being able to move around.
I would have thought it would have taken the tortoise longer to realize what to do with it, and just kind of was like, oh, now I can move.
I'll treat him like a hermit crab, right? As he grows larger, I'll have to get the next size wheels.
Get bigger skateboards and buy bigger wheels.
Most likely the next step will be some sort of Lego device. Giving back is very important. I created t-shirts for Helix. So for every sale of the t-shirt, $5 of that sale goes to tortoise and turtle conservation group.
The kids like it. It's good for them to see things like that too. It teaches them that from the outside he may look different, but ultimately he's doing the same thing as every other tortoise is doing. And the same thing goes with, you know, if they see a child in a wheelchair or they see someone different, they still feel the same as you and they still act the same as you, and they should be treated the same.